Welcome to our sixth film of the United Kingdom. After leaving Chester, we travelled by train to the beautiful city of York. The Shambles is one of York's oldest streets, deriving its name from the Anglo-Saxon word fleshamels, meaning flesh shelves. Historically, the Shambles was a key area for meat vendors and butchers to sell their wares. Today, it hosts a number of other businesses, yet its medieval overhanging buildings and narrow passageways give visitors the impression of being transported back in time. York also has stylish row houses, similar to those in many English cities. A 10-minute walk from the city centre takes you to St George's Church off Leadmill Lane. Directly opposite is a graveyard. Enter through the gate to a gravestone with the name of Richard Dick Turpin engraved on it. Richard Turpin, 1705 to 1739, was an English highwayman whose exploits were romanticised following his execution in York for horse theft. Since Roman times, York has been defended by walls of one form or another. To this day, substantial portions of the walls remain, and York has more miles of intact wall than any other city in England. They are known as York City Walls, the Bar Walls, and the Roman Walls. The elevated pathways provide glorious views, especially as you pass over homes and gardens. From the city walls you can walk to York Minster, the Gothic-style cathedral. It is massive, combining size with light and airiness. The cathedral has Britain's richest collection of stained glass windows. Opposite the cathedral, walk through museum gardens to the ancient St Mary's Abbey, built in 1088. The ruins are all that remain of the wealthiest and most powerful Benedictine monasteries in England. Next to the River Ouse, cyclists ride along the Dame Judi Dench pathway. Near Museum Street, city cruisers take sightseers along the river, passing rowers, wildlife, and going under 5 bridges and alongside the many factories which have been converted into apartments. The River Ouse Swing Bridge is the oldest, built in 1821. Our next destination is the North Yorkshire Moors National Park, to the east of York. This beautiful area was designated a national park in 1952. Next, we travelled to the seaside port of Whitby, where Captain James Cook lived before his voyage of discovery in 1769. Whitby Abbey was a 7th century monastery overlooking the North Sea. Over time, it has fallen into ruin. Bram Stoker's book Dracula was inspired by the abbey. At Whitby railway station, trains of the North Yorkshire Moors Railways leave for a trip to Pickering Station, established in 1847. These steam-driven trains are run entirely by volunteers to preserve the heritage of a bygone era. From here, we head back to York and catch a train to Edinburgh.